It's singular gamer. Just hey gamer. There's no one else here. I mean, there's probably like one other person, but they'll never give you a hey gamer back, so I'm all you have. Also, hey. I'm just making sure everything's up again. It's been, what, 3 days since I last played Bloodborne? Well, more than 3 days, but, like, 3-ish streams. So I'm jumping back into it and remembering what I'm doing. So it may be slow for a minute, and sorry that streams were so, like, erratic the last week. I kind of got into a, like, I don't know, a zone of editing the video I've been working on. Calamar, you want to see a sneak peek of the next video? Anyone that was here for, like, a stream a few weeks ago might have seen this. There's your hint. It's not a TF2 video. I should clarify that there's stuff relevant to TF2 in the video, but it's not a TF2 video. I just thought that'd be... I thought that was a good summation of the video itself. And that'll be out on, like, Saturday. To be honest, it's pretty much done now. Like, I just got what I think is probably the final render uploaded. But I'm gonna give myself one more day just to really ruminate with it. Because I've found whenever I work on a main channel video... I mean, usually when I work on a main channel video, I'm behind schedule, right? I'm like, I planned to have this shit out last week, and now I'm making up time. But with this one, I'm like ahead of schedule. I just grinded it really hard the other day. So, it almost feels like I fucked something up. But I know, like, it's done. Anyways, probably be out on Saturday. Just so I can really, like, sit with the decision. Like, today there was, you know, 30 or so seconds I had to go back and add stuff into it. So, tomorrow I may feel the same way. But, yeah. Finally uploading on the main again. GarbageBot posted and notifier. I'm glad he finally did. Dropping by to say hi. Funk, good luck with stream. Also, nice new main channel video. I'm proud. You're proud of this? Because I wouldn't...
Great. Thank you.
Pride is not the first word I...
Thanks so much.
Hold on.
Release the video now. Do it, pussy.
I need to get a crop here. Really? Will it not let me crop? I'm on Streamlabs OBS, so it isn't as functional. Release the vid now. Do it, pussy. You know, if there's anything that could convince me, it'd be that. But I think I'm gonna sit with it. The best videos are the ones where, you know, I fucking take my time. I'll probably drop it in the sub club tomorrow. Maybe like midday. Just cause. But, the actual upload will probably not be till Saturday. But I mean, subs will get a early access, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. How many retweets for early video? 1.5 million. Why does Heavy look like he stepped on a Lego? Because he did. I've already gone this way. I thought there'd be more, but no, that's it. But yeah, sorry again about, like, being a bunch of sporadic stream schedule, I guess. The thing with me is, like, when I get really into editing, it's kind of, like, I spend all day working on it. And I already have a shitty sleep schedule, so waking up at 12 and then editing for 10 hours kind of just makes me want to fall straight into bed. But I'm just about done with all that, so maybe I can be on a less sporadic schedule now. What does this face remind me of? Like the Scream mask. My DualShock battery is low. It's been plugged in for 2 days. I've used it. While it's plugged... Hold on. As long as it doesn't die during this fight, I can manage. As long as I... Take bets in chat. Who's gonna die first? Me or my DualShock controller? Winner gets early access to my next video. I tell you, it's not a hard guess. Wow, you guys have a lot of trust in my controller. In my ability to charge my controller. This is gonna be a while. Okay, one down. Oh yeah, I didn't show it because I was playing it a bit off stream, but I changed my weapon. I have like the big hammer thing now. I forgot about that. I died before the controller, by the way, so technically you're right. Hold on, I gotta plug it in. Weird. I guess it auto turned off. It didn't charge. The cam is blocking blood echoes. I mean, I can move it, but it's not like that's deathly important information to viewers. No one's like taking tabs at home on how many blood echoes.
Thanks so much.
You're starting to look like the cute girl at my local library. Get some classy thin-rimmed circular glasses and an oversized sweater. And shave. Well, I have a big sweater. Let me see. Do I have this image on hand? There is an image that interests... Oh, you know, it's on my phone. I'll show it another day. Gib audio? Oh, there's no Bloodborne audio. Oh. For like 5 minutes and no one pointed that out. Alright. Should be there now. At me. No. I love this silent fight. I feel like that's the name of like a 50s movie. Silent fight. Game audio is bad? We can at least hear it, right? Hold on. Because I can fix the audio thing, probably. I just need to make sure you can hear it. We've been pointing it out? Yeah, well, I was in the middle of a fight with 2 scream masks and a crow, so I can't catch every message, alright? Like Half-Life 2 audio. You know, that's a good way to refer to it. Better? It's hard for me to tell. I know, like, it's most notable on, like, S's and, like, high-pitched stuff. You can't really hear it.
Oh,
better?
You must be...
I'll take that.
A hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good. Good.
I mean, I know why it keeps doing it. The hardware, for some reason, the HDMI cord starts to lose quality, and I have to replug it into the PS4. I have to do it with all my consoles. If I stream Switch or Wii U, same thing. What's that shirt you're wearing? It's like an old shirt I made. Like, I literally drew this and printed it on a turtleneck like a year ago, maybe just under 2 years ago. It wasn't a purpose, I just wanted it.
They'll be safe here. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
I mean, I guess that it's like a giant dress, but it just makes him look like talking sludge. Like a person with no bones. I would wear that. Well, you can't. It's mine. Also, technically, the design is outdated now. It was just supposed to be like my head, right? But I mean, I shaved that, and my hair's a lot longer. My facial hair is still scraggly, but it's a bit more consistent than like 5 lines. New merch? Nah, not really. I mean, all of the old merch shirts finally got shipped, so technically I could do more, but I'm gonna hold off. Don't feel right about it during this bout of inactivity. But I'll be sure to just sell a static image of my face one day. No Christmas merch? I mean, fiscally it'd probably be a good idea, but I mean, I don't have any plans right now. See, the thing is that I was originally trying to like work with Onage because they make a lot of cool stuff. They can make like plush toys and, you know, custom merchandise that isn't just shirts. But they just were really difficult to work with on the last one. You know, something that should have taken 3 weeks at most took 2 months, and I had to keep prodding them for details. So after I got the old shirts out, I just kind of told them like, hey, I don't want to work on anything else right now, because if it's going to be like that merch design was, or that merch campaign was, then I don't want to put anyone through that again. So that's why I'm not planning on anything. If I randomly find someone that can fucking make a plush head in 20 days, then yeah, by all means. Just drop some new Mercy, and it's selling like a god church. Dude, I forgot that meme even existed. This year has flown by. Make a shirt that just says Christmas. I feel like that's done a lot. But I'll put it on the back burner. New video will be an anime review. No, it won't. It actually has nothing to do with anime. Shocking. It's a video game. Video. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try to... It's been a few days since I've actually booted, so I need to remember how to change my weapon style. There we go. Not that much better. Like 24 versus... Yeah, it's actually better as Slash. Okay. Still Pokemon or no? No, but it has to do... It's relevant to Pokemon, if that makes sense. It's relevant to Nintendo, but, it's not the Pokemon video I was talking about. I talked about it, like, back on my Devil May Cry stream, I think. I was working before on a Pokemon video, which is just talking about, like, how it's developed over the years as a series. But I kind of, like, dragged my feet and I didn't finish it. And then Let's Go came out, and then there was an oversaturation of Pokemon videos on YouTube, and I kind of just thought, like, I don't want to... I mean, technically speaking, if it's Pokemon Fever, it'd get more views, but I didn't want to, like, release a Pokemon video while fucking... Because I would open my sub feed and it's all Pokemon, I'd get annoyed. I'd see Pikachu's stupid fucking face, and I'd punch my monitor and replace it. And I didn't want to do that to other people, you know? So, that's on hold. It's more relevant about the next Pokemon game anyways than it is Let's Go. So, there's really no downside to me pushing it back. But that, yeah, no, it's not that one. But I do still have that, like, prepared. It's like Fortnite, release it, you get popular. Nah, because I've seen what happens to Pokemon YouTubers. They get a ton of views during a new release, and then immediately afterwards, they just plummet. Which I guess is better than what I do, which is just being, like, coasting on my grave like a surfboard. But, I don't know. At least I go out my way, and not because Pokemon fans don't love me, you know? It'll get released eventually. It's probably like January-ish. The good news is, recently Nintendo changed their policy on content creators. So before, if you made like any content on Nintendo, specifically stuff like Zelda and Smash, you would get demonetized. The only way you couldn't is if you were part of their like content creator program where you had to get them to review it. Which is stupid because, you know, it's fair use, but, you know, Nintendo very behind on a lot of things. But they recently changed that. Like, I think like literally yesterday, Nintendo changed their policy so anybody can upload footage and they won't, you know, copyright strike it. And here's the thing. What I thought was peculiar is they announced that change. Like, when did Let's Go come out? Like, a week ago? They waited for the release period of Let's Go to end before they did that. Wouldn't it have made more sense to do that beforehand? I don't know. Maybe this is a crackpot conspiracy theory. I just think, you know, is it possible that Nintendo's like, get that last bit of revenue, you know? There's gonna be a lot of Let's Go videos out there. How about we, you know, collect our last check? Maybe they just didn't think about it. But I thought it was interesting that they waited. VOD muted for leaking Nintendo conspiracy. Oh, it's not gonna get muted. I'm gonna get banned for hiding their corporate secrets. But yeah, I'm really happy that finally changed, because I've uploaded videos with literally like 5 seconds of Nintendo footage and it got demonetized. I think way back when I made like that atmospheric games video, I had like 8 seconds of a trailer from Breath of the Wild, and it got the entire video demonetized. Shit like that is extremely stupid, so I'm glad they finally changed it. feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, I do no damage to these guys. They want me. I almost want to just run past, but I know it's not gonna work. It's almost December, my dude. That is correct. You are factually correct. It is almost December. Do you level your weapon? Yeah, but this is a new weapon, so it's not as leveled as the whip I started with. But it is leveled. I think once or twice. See, I was low on the resources because I used a lot on my other weapon, but then I gave up on it because I knew it was not doing any damage. I guess I could put some into strength. What do you want for Christmas? Anything. I told my parents, like, I mean, I tell them every year, but I told them this year to, like, literally don't give me anything. But my mom, like, refuses. You know what I want for Christmas? I want my next upload to not get demonetized. It'll be a Christmas fucking miracle. I think I dropped the word shit like 5 seconds into the video, so I'm fully prepared to make $0 off of that. It's gonna get hit immediately. I'm glad Nintendo removed their bullshit program. Yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction. Nintendo still has a lot they need to catch up on. I'll talk about that in the video. But the creator program thing is a good start. It'd be a miracle if you did another video for this year. I mean, I am. So, wish granted. So the good news is I would, like, off-stream grinded for vials. So, I still have 16. I had max stack, but I've eaten through 4. I'm about to eat through 16 more. Nah, I'm good. Finish your 90 Nut November challenge you've been talking about? Oh, I've been done. I've been done for a while. I'm kind of aiming for double right now, to be honest. Oops. I thought that was a door. Where does this lead then? Probably like a... oh. Probably a lever. I'm gonna have to kill these guys, I bet. It rolled. I was hoping I could just rush past them, but it looks like I'm gonna have to look around, which means I'm gonna have to get rid of all of them. 900 Nut November. Child's play. Raphael sells beaded necklaces. Each large necklace sells for $5.30. And each small necklace sells for $4.80. How much will he earn from selling large 7 necklaces and small 1 necklace? 4.80 plus 7 times 5.3. What? You had to fucking add a decimal place, didn't you? 5.30 times 7. Listen. I don't know. Here's the thing. My entire life, I've always been a finger counter, right? Even, like, when I need to, like, write down the date, and it's, like, July 15th, but you have to write it in numbers, you know what I'll fucking do? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. And I know the number, but for everything I have to do it. The problem is, I don't want to look like an idiot, so I have to, like, hide my fingers. So when you give me math like that, what I'm doing under the table, below the webcam, is I'm using my fucking fingers. 5.37 times 5... And then I realize I'm not gonna fucking figure it out. I'm a finger counter too. I have 10 fingers. Dude, we have so much in common. I wish I had 12 fingers. I've mentioned it before, but there's like an entire family of... I call them mutants. They're fucking mutants. A bunch of, like, musicians. Like, a family full of people with 6 fingers on each hand. And they're all, like, master piano players. Because the extra fingers just make it easier for them. If I could, like... If I could trade in my 3rd nipple for a 6th finger, I know which one I'd choose. 4 nipples. 4 nipples and 4 fingers. Isn't that like cheating? Yes, it is. It's like glitching a game. It's like glitching through a wall to skip a level, but in real life, you have an extra finger. That's game abuse. May be here a while. You could probably become a professional Melee player. Yeah. Are there any fighting games on the N64? They'd be way better on that. They could use the extra finger for like the middle joystick that no one can actually reach. The original Melee. The N64 Melee. No one fucking plays it, but you could play that. Can you play Melee with Melee? Melee? Can you play Melee with an N64 controller? I don't feel like that'd be fun. Then again, it's not our GameCube controller. Not to knock the GameCube controller, I love it, but bulky. You can on Dolphin. Well, at least there's something then. I was thinking more like a converter for the actual GameCube, but it works. I mean, you can play it with any controller on Dolphin. You set it up right. Fuck. Oh, you know what the problem is? Hold on. This is what I've been doing wrong. I need to stun him. I'm not getting it though. I know I can kill him, but I want to try and figure this out. Okay, that's way easier than what I was doing. That's 100 times bad dog. That's 100 times better than what I was doing. You look like a punk rocker from 04. Thanks, that's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah? Alright, it's gonna be hard with 2 of them. Okay. Can I do it again? Can I trade more? Or am I out? I don't think I can... Well, hoping I could trade out more vials for bullets, but I'm out of whatever I need. How's life? Good. I've been very, like, proficient this week. But, there probably won't be any highlights on FUNKe this week, just because I put, like, all my time into editing the main video. And Sinister's been busy, so there won't really be anything. But I mean, I've been good. Favorite Joe bro? Mista. Mista, second Polnareff, who is basically the main character of part 3. Old dude with canes are OP. Yeah, I wouldn't fight one. Yeah, the main channel video is pretty much why I've been less active on the stream. It's hard to keep up both. I mean, it's not like hard to hit start stream, but I know I'll be completely out of energy. I mean, even now I'm pretty tired, but you know, I finished early and I wanted to play games, so today's a bit different. Why no Gyro love? Gyro, you know what? I didn't even consider. Gyro's easily top 2. That was just an oversight on my part. If you're stuck, call From Software. I got him on speed dial. Favorite FUNKe video is the Doki Doki one. Really, not Teeth Gaming. Alright. Hey, to each their own. I'm thinking of making more fan art of you. Honestly, the fact that you'd even think about it is enough for me. You don't even have to do it. You have made my day already. Alright, I know how these games function. There's a mechanism I need to go, like, switch. It's gonna be like one of these fucking statues, isn't it? Need to, like, put out a fire. The puzzle. That or I'm overthinking and there's, like, a side route. But I haven't seen that yet. Or is that like Skyrim spell that tells me where to go? I need to equip that. What happens when Funk uploads FUNKe videos on his main channel? One of two things. Either I go completely viral and become a famous Twitch streamer, or my channel fucking dies. And I'm not really looking to take that gamble, so keep them separate for now. So what is this place supposed to be, like, Britain? Oh, something just, like, popped out of my screen. It's like an enemy that despawned. Your channel's already dead? No, here's the thing. There's two different forms of death. It's inactivity and inactivity from a viewer side, if that makes sense. You know, I'm referring to, like, the death of people, like, see a FUNKe video and they're like, ah, I'm good. Me not uploading for 2 months is a different type of death. What about literal death? What about ego death, man? The answer is don't think about it. Alright, I'm pretty lost here. I don't see a mechanism anywhere. I don't see a way through. All I know of is, going back into the house. I don't see why there'd be anything down there. What did you have for lunch? I'll be honest, I didn't have lunch. I was taking a shower earlier today, and I had, like, a pain in my gut. And I'm like, oh, I have, like, a lump? What's going on? And then I realized I haven't eaten for, like, 14 hours. I'm like, shit. Maybe that's why my stomach's in pain. I had like a flatbread pizza. So now I'm good. What about breakfast? Yesterday I like cooked some sausages and ate them. But some of them were overcooked. Whoa. Some of them were overcooked and some were under. I was trying to learn how to cook, so I cooked them all differently. It was a very inconsistent meal. But that was the last breakfast I had. So you're telling... However I progress, it has to be outside then, because this place is dead-ass empty. Still need to do a cooking stream. What could I feasibly cook that wasn't just bread and cheese? I know how to make an omelet, but, like, that's... You can only make an omelet so many times before you get sick of it, you know? Cook a cake. You don't cook a cake. Yeah, I'll cook a cake. Too many cooks in this chat. Microwave stuff. You know, FUNKe from 19-year-old FUNKe would probably agree. Oh shit, a top hat? Shitty stats, but take it. Yeah, me from 2 years ago might agree with the microwave thing, but I've gotten really sick of microwaved food. I feel like moving out has helped me grow up in a lot of ways, but not in the ways I expected. Just like, after eating like nothing but like ramen and turkey sandwiches, I was just like, I want to learn how to make things that aren't this. But no microwaved. Hey, buddy. Think you could just walk up the stairs? Let me get that ladder. Sorry, lever. I'm more complex. I'm above the usage of a microwave. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. Wait, why would I want to close that? With a shortcut? Does FUNKe leave his closet door open or closed when he's sleeping? Technically, I have 2 closet doors. They're like the barn door. Well, not barn. I don't know what you call it. Like the ones that like fold in. Japanese style closet, and I usually have it closed. Not for any reason. It's just like there's very little walking space between my bed and my closet, and if I have the door open, it's annoying. I'd be fine living off Hot Pockets. You say that now, but I guarantee you a month into it, you're gonna want anything that's not a Hot Pocket. You'll take, you know, a cold pocket over a Hot Pocket. I was trying to think of a synonym for pocket, but I can't. A cold bag. I died, but I know where to go now, so it's not a big deal. FUNKe's the kind of person to sleep with his clothes on. I start off with them on, but I've noticed, like, slowly, over the hour of me getting into bed, I start losing clothes, you know? Going with, like, a turtleneck and pants. Then I wake up, you know, shirtless. Game's loud. Alright, I got you. Chili pouch. Yeah, that sounds appetizing. It just sounds like chili. I've walked by this like 6 times. Never used it. No. Well, I have it now. I need to buy more bullets. I'm like completely out. Where do I find a good turtleneck? Most of mine I got at like Goodwill. It's like thrift shopping. That's how you get like the authentic turtlenecks. I mean, I'm sure you can get stuff online. I got this one online. It was custom made though. Upgrade your vigor. Well, I don't have any money, so I can't do anything right now. What's your favorite enemy, like, in this game? I mean, I'm only, like, 3 bosses in, but I don't know. Cleric Beast. Not the fucking dogs, I can tell you that much. Anything that's not the dogs. Not these guys either. Maybe those giant orc dudes that give me 2 vials, because they're easy to farm. Just buy more money. Forehead. What do you think of scaffolding in the new snapshot, which is basically an elevator for vanilla? I think it's a welcome addition to Minecraft. And the only reason I know anything about it is because Ant Venom made a video on it and it was in my recommended. Otherwise, I don't really know that much about scaffolding. But it seems like a welcome addition. I mean, it's a game about building, right? Having scaffolding is only logical, then. Yes, I am Ant Venom. Thank you for asking. Where are the Gravekeep supposed to be anyways? They're like 8 feet tall and have 2 Sans eyes. Would you not trust like a Gravekeeper Sans with your grave? I feel like he'd get the job done. Special emblem. FUNKe reminds me of Leafy for some reason. It's been 1,000 years since I've heard that name. In what way? Like that is... There's never a good context for a comparison like that. The Wind Whacker. The Wind Whacker avatar. Yeah, I never heard that one before. I couldn't even try to stun this dude if I tried. If I wanted to. Can't see anything, but this works. The hair and the way he talks. How many times have you heard me say dude in the last 3 minutes? I don't think it's over 1. I feel like I'm a bit more eloquent than him. I know eloquent is a pretentious way to describe myself, but make a comparison. I'm a little more situated. I subscribe for Minecraft. Yeah, you and every FUNKe viewer. These are my favorite enemies, by the way. I don't know if these guys drop any good loot, though. We'll see. I'm gonna kill them and then run back and buy bullets, because I do not intend going through this entire area doing this little damage. Don't really have a choice right now, though. Aw, you almost tripped. That was actually kind of adorable. That's not, though. Look completely different from the last time I saw you. You know, I get that a lot, but this is... Literally, this is all I have to do. And now I look exactly the same as the last time you saw me. But I don't like... Because when I did that, everyone said emo hair. At least when I fucking do it this way, it's just mop head. I'll take mop head over emo hair. Yeah, see... I'll take frisk hair over emo hair. Oh, I know Neil Sierra. Top tier internet goer. Do you mean that just to hear my opinion, or are you just curious? Because I know and love him. They do drop stuff, that's good. There's so many dead bodies, I can't tell what's alive. I'm gonna lose all of my vials. Okay, I'm good. I mean, I could just run back, but... assuming the area is safe, I'm gonna scope it out. No further than this. Oh shit, I needed that to upgrade my weapon. Alright, I'm definitely going back now. You are the embodiment of Undertale cosplay. You can leave my chat now. I will take a dead chat over comments like that. This game is so weird. There's so many objects that I think I can interact with, but they're just breakable. Okay. Hopefully this trip is what I needed to clear this area. I got banned from Wendy's Twitch for advocating the unbanning of 2Mad, another streamer. Let's rewind it. Wendy's has a Twitch? I never heard about that. What do they stream? Everyone's just saying yeah, like that's normal. Yeah, they have a Twitch. They play Fortnite. Okay, yeah, that's just life today. You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking question it. Whatever. Wendy's has a Twitch and they stream Fortnite. Why would it be anything else? And they have a Wendy's skin. Now you're just fucking lying. There's no... Alright. Why question it, Justin? Why question it? Also, yeah, did 2Mad get banned? I don't really follow him, but I know that he, like, streams Overwatch. Oops. What did he do? Or what did he accusatorily do? Stream snipe. My WoW subscription ends in 60 minutes. F in chat. My RuneScape subscription stopped last week, and I don't know. I didn't want to renew it. I think I need like 3 mil to do it, but I just haven't really been playing. So, haven't yet. Rip RuneScape. I mean, I could still stream free to play, and I could honestly, I can make 3 mil to get it again. I just don't really want to spend money, and I know that if I want to get it again, I have to grind a lot. I should have made it while I still had members, but lazy. No, I'm not going to deal with them. Oh, we're back here? I mean, it's not like I died, I just went back to spawn. I don't even need to stick around. Just wanted to see how much damage it did. They don't even talk, you just text Wendy through chat. Marketing campaigns are interesting in the modern day, that's all I can really say about it. You can destroy boxes, but not benches. Alright. Hold on, I don't trust this crow. My gun not on? Took my gun off. Hold on. I didn't need to do that, but whatever. I'm not doing anything. You had bad timing. In RuneScape, I got stalked by a dabbing Santa Claus. I gave him a blowjob to go away, and he set me on fire. Okay. It'd be nice if you didn't take up such heavy topics. I have depression. I can't tackle things such as having your WoW sub go out. It's a reality of life, peep. It may make you feel awful, but sometimes you have to just accept the fact that, you know, subscriptions end. MMO subscriptions are a lot like life. Sometimes you wonder why you keep it going, but, you know, you gotta get those XP gains. You can't stop it. Eventually it'll go out on its own when the servers die. Until then, you just keep farming. Fuck. I don't even know what the Holy Blade is, but I'll keep an eye out for it. Out of the sub badges in years, what is your favorite? I'm just interested. Probably the, which one is it? The green one? I can't remember what year. 3 month. The 3 month is probably my favorite. It conveys a lot of emotion. I feel like it perfectly encapsulates being a 3 month sub. You start kind of like reconsidering. Because it starts off happy, right? The 1 month sub is just like a happy face. But 3 months in, you start like thinking, like, should I really still be here? And like after that, it gets even sadder and sadder. But I don't know. I feel like the 3 month is just a real turning point emotionally. Like that's really when it starts kicking in. Yeah, the 2-year one was just because I ran out of faces to draw. So I just, like, closed my eyes and drew Bommy. The little bomb head. I don't even, there's like maybe 3 people with it. So it's perfect. I've not played Osu, but Sealter really likes Osu, so I know a bit about it from him.
Haircut?
1 month to go.
And I have a couple other friends that play it too. Doesn't really seem like my kind of thing. But, respect. 1 month to go. Oh yeah, about to have 4 of them. Thanks. See, I could just keep adding sadder and sadder faces, but eventually it's just gonna get to a point that it's not even a face anymore. It's just like pain. Okay. I'm gonna take this one slow and try to not rush through. Alright, I have a question. People like that own a PS4 controller, do you generally play like this or this? Because I've noticed I almost always play using like my thumb on the left one. I've had like my roommate make fun of me for it. Have I been gaming wrong all these years? Not weird? I'm getting mixed signals here. Never seen anyone play like that. It's good stuff. Hold on, I can't really show you right now. I mean, it's my hand's like around 2 cords, so if I try to pull it up, it would take my hand off. No, like this, right? I use like the middle of my 2 fingers on this one, and then I use my thumb here. And that's how I like play. That's what I was asking, if it was weird. No? Okay. I'm sorry I asked then. It's just like if I relegate all movement-based stuff to one hand, then my brain can use my right hand for all, like, combat stuff. That's kind of my logic, right? Because, you know, like, if you have both of your hands working on different types of... It's like the right side and left side of the brain thing, right? Not exactly, but... You know, if I have one hand controlling the joysticks, then... I'm not like... You know, this fucking guy doesn't have to do 2 things at once. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to hit X, then I gotta take my right thumb off of it. So... But if I do this, then I can do both. See what I mean? Your 3-year and 4 are just rockets, and the guy who streamed said 1 can be Bommy's grave, then make a ghost. Ooh, I actually like that idea a lot. It's a rocket right now just because, like, when I streamed 2 years ago or so, that's what it was. And I changed it. I figured I'd just have it as, like, a legacy version. But I can see what you mean with the grave. I got banned from Ninja's chat for posting an emote. Hey, at least you didn't stream snipe, right? Not a rat. You ready for Shrek Retold tonight? That's tonight? My stream's ending at 8 then, because I want to watch that. I didn't know it was out tonight. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I love the lights. Thanks. You know, everyone was making fun of it, saying I look like a college girl, but I've gotten enough compliments that I don't feel bad about the lights now. No, stream it now. The Shrek Retold? Go watch the Shrek Retold on your own. I'm not gonna scalp viewers. I'm not gonna scalp numbers away from their YouTube upload. Is it getting uploaded to YouTube? Also, is it the original audio? Or is it like I guess it's retold, so no, it's gonna be all new. So yeah, then they can upload it to YouTube. Good. To be honest, I expected it to take longer to come out. Shrek Retold is like a bunch of animators getting together and basically recreating all of Shrek with a completely new script too. I don't know all the specifics, you'll have to like look it up, but it's like a really cool concept. It's kind of like those you've ever seen like those videos where it's like, I don't know, like Steven Universe reanimated or Family Guy reanimated, like just random shows that got completely reanimated just by fans. Steamed hams and a bunch of animation styles, stuff like that. It's similar to that, but they're remaking all of Shrek. And it's gonna be better than the remake that they're making. Like the official one. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's a different script, but it's the same idea. But it's just like fan-made now. I assume like all original voices and stuff. Again, I don't know the specifics, but it's cool, so look it up on your own time. Stop fucking streaming at 6:30 p.m. It's fucking me up because I'm used to 8:30 p.m. streams. Okay, but what about all the people that get fucked over by the 8:30 p.m. streams? Think of the EU viewers, Bo. I'll keep that in mind, though. Place is empty, isn't it? So I can't tell what are, like, people I killed and just, like, models in the overworld anymore. I think I killed both of those guys. It's a puzzle. It's one of those, like that Lara Croft puzzle where I had to push statues or something. Oh. Alright, going to the side route. EU viewers aren't going to be able to watch the stream soon. Well, no, but if it's 8:30, they definitely can't. How many diamonds in MC? I got a full stack of, well, not a full stack, but I have full armor. Probably a couple dozen in the inventory. It's 7:20 for me. Yeah, it is. He's referring to when I started at 6. I'm EST. It is a big hammer, but it's really slow and kind of inefficient to use. But maybe it would have made a difference there, huh? How do I watch Shrek Retold? I assume whatever channel uploaded the trailer will also upload the full thing. So just sub to them, I guess. Or, I don't know. Just wait until 8 o'clock and then Google Shrek Retold. It'll be the first result. That's how I find, like, 80% of things on the internet. Yeah, I could go find the original source, or I could just, you know, go in a search engine and find it. Any game you're hyped for that's coming up this winter? Doom Eternal is, like, just past winter. So, I don't know if that counts. I think it's out in, like, March. But that's probably the thing I'm most excited for. Obviously Smash coming out, like, literally, like, next week. Which I'll be playing that. I'm pretty excited. I'm not, like, a big Smash head, but, you know, I'm a lifelong fan of it, so I'll definitely enjoy it. But I think Doom Eternal is the thing I'm most, like, stoked for. There's a new, was a Kickstarter game that just went into, like, open, or I guess closed beta. I think it's called Temtem. It's like Pokemon in an MMO kind of fashion. It's like an, I don't know if it's open world, but I want to say it's sort of a pseudo open world Pokemon. I'll use the term knockoff, but endearing. I don't know when that's out, but I want to play that. If I manage to get into the beta, then I'll stream it, because there's no NDA on it either. But I'm excited for that too. Yes, I remember Cube World. And I'm not looking to shed any tears, so don't bring it up. But those are the things, like, on my head right now. Will you do Smash with subs? Yeah, happily. Oh, damn, I'm gonna have to buy online, won't I? Shame. Well, I'll have to buy the online Nintendo service, but yeah, I'll do Smash. What's Cube World? Cube World was an old game. It's like a, I want to say it's like a mix of Minecraft and RPG. My hair keeps dropping on my nose, by the way. It's like, it's not Minecraft, but it's like voxely. So like, you know, cubes. And it's a RPG. I'd say it's... Imagine Breath of the Wild, but it looks similar to Minecraft. That's the easiest way I could describe it. And it came out in 2013. Like, it was literally like a precursor to Breath of the Wild in many ways. I didn't even really think about that until now, but the problem was, like, it went into, you know, alpha, people bought it, and then the developer disappeared and closed out the download. So now no one can play it legally. You can play it, but can't buy it. Sounds weird. It was cool. It was a great game. It was one of my, like, I was excited about it, and nothing really came of it. Just said, I still hope one day something comes of it. I'm just not really, like, planning.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you?
Not planning a schedule around that.
That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss
These
the
psychic
things we've learned?
ESPs talking in my head. Why not?
Oh, very good. Very good.
I like his
indeed.
mutton chops, so I'm
Take
gonna
this
accept.
to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
What's with your face in the game? This? What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with my face. There were a couple devs. That's all I know. It was like a dude and his girlfriend or wife, I think. They were the main developers of Cube World, and they went AWOL. They literally, like, took a vacation to, like, Switzerland or something for a year and didn't post any updates. And then when they came back, they kind of said, like, yeah, don't expect anything for a long time. And I get it. They're not a big company. They're just a couple of, like, devs, but, you know. It's sad to not hear much. Character is still Steve Buscemi. You got it, yeah. Still rocking the Buscemi look with a top hat now, though. Husband and wife. Well, there you go. Oh, great, more of these. I don't have my whip this time either. But I have bullets. Wrong attack. Did chat break? Nah, just slow. I'm here, though. I just don't really want to, like, go on about Cube World, because, you know, I've talked about it so many times, and my heart is still healing. I just want to move on, you know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to get into the Temtem closed beta. Because it looks fun. There's another game, Monster Sanctuary, I believe. Oh, I thought I could pull that off. Which is like... I want to say like a Metroidvania meets
This is 1980.
Pokemon.
Can't you afford a
Kind of a
fucking
stretch,
haircut?
but sort of in that vein, like a 2D platformer. And that looked cool, but I don't know. Not as enticing as Tem is. Also, thanks, Hill. Oh, sweet. Another one of these. He was in Spy Kids, yes. What's with your face in life? A lot of things. I mean, there's a lot of... I don't know. This is the result of Italy and Irish, I guess. TF2 is the shit. Very broad statement, but yeah, I like TF2. I agree with that. Alright, I don't think I have enough shards, but I'm gonna go check how many I need before I come back. 8. Damn. Yeah, it'll be a while. Fortify weapons. Ooh. Never seen this before. Yeah, should I do it? Use a blood gem on it? If I use this, then will I, like, not be able to do anything else? Like, should I... Looks like I have 2 other slots, I guess. Use it? A single person said to, so I'm going to. Okay. I figured it'd be like permanent, but I guess I can change it. TF2 streams only on special occasions. It's not like a special occasion. It's just it's only if I feel like playing it, and I don't really feel like playing it. It's not like a. It's not like an I refuse to. It's just like I don't personally want to play it. You know what I mean?
Welcome home. What is it?
You know, I
Very well.
most
Me
enjoy
thank
competitive, and I don't
Now shut
really
your
see a
eye.
future for competitive TF2. As sad as that is to say. I hope something happens, but right now, there's just like, I don't know. If there's nowhere to go
Farewell,
in it,
good
then I'm not that... I'd rather just like, you know, play Bloodborne. Let me see if I have any usable, like, souls. Might be able to upgrade again. That's it. I need, like...
Welcome home, good
I need like 500
Welcome
more.
home. What is Very well.
Let me see. 33. Okay. Come back in like 800. Favorite JoJo Part 5 fight? I don't remember all the names of stands, so this is going to be tough. I won't like spoil anything. But you know the bench scene with Mista and Giorno? The fight right before that. In your opinion, what's the toughest boss of this? That is White Album. Is it? Who's the part 6? Oh, I think I was getting it mixed up. But yeah, that one. Toughest boss? I mean, I've only fought like 2 or maybe 3. I don't even think I've fought in 3. I think I've only fought like 2 bosses, so I can't really say. Out of them all, I don't know. That dude I cheesed. The one with like, that turns into a werewolf or whatever. The dude that starts out with a gun. I don't remember his name. Yeah, it's a first playthrough. Blind run. I mean, out of like all the things I've fought, he was the hardest so far. But yeah. I've not beaten the game, so. I'm sure that'll change. Am I going backwards? Playing to stream other games beside Bloodborne? Tonight? No. But, I don't know. I kind of want to return to doing... For a while, I would like, play 1 or 2 things, like, 2+ things per stream. But I've just been, like, mega lacking energy the last few weeks. Plus, with me focusing on trying to get the video done. It's been, like, calmer for me to just play, like, a single game that I want to. But tonight, no. What does that sound? Sounded like someone was gargling. Okay, yeah, I definitely walked backwards. Did you die to him, or did you beat him? Well, I made it past him, so... Unless there's a way to get past his gate without killing him, he is dead. Fuck. I know I need to use these bullets, but I'm like lacking on them, and I don't want to waste them just to die and lose them all. Doesn't matter, I was backtracking anyways. Though I did lose 2,800. Have to go back for him. Favorite quote from Steve Buscemi from the movie Spy Kids 2? Dude, you're literally just trying to get me to say, like, his quote about God. You know that's the favorite quote. Is that from the first one? I don't remember my Spy Kids. But you know that's my favorite. No, I'm not gonna say it. It's expected. I don't have to say it. You already know the quote. Okay, my favorite quote from Steve Buscemi is, "I wish God would eat my ass." He said, okay, there, you got it. Ravenous. Got my souls back.
This is 1980. Can't you afford a fucking haircut?
Blocks give more videos. Your wish will be granted in 2 days. Technically, if you're a sub, then 1 day. Since I'll probably post it tomorrow night. In the Discord. Thanks, though. I'm not sure when, like, the video after that will come out. Because this is just the main one I've been working on. I can say that I would like to have 2 videos out throughout December. This being on the 1st and the 2nd being later. But, I don't know. I've learned that making promises always results in it not happening. So, I'll leave you with my intent. Was this a dead end then? Or do I have to tele out? Because I don't see a progress point. I don't get what this area is either. What's your favorite type of nut / legume? Like literally? I don't know, macadamia? Oh. I think I walked up to that and didn't click on it. Dummy. I don't know, I'm a fan of the classic peanut. I eat a lot of peanuts. I eat a lot of trail mix with peanuts in them. No. Big boy coming. Hey, that's a lot faster than the other dudes. I feel like this is gonna be a boss fight. Hide, he will shot you. Spoilers, wow. Oh god. Oh my god, so much blood on me. I don't know where to hide. The smoke? I'm hiding.
You are a skilled hunter.
Oh. He's gonna start attacking me, I think. There he is. Oh, that's where he is. He has a machine gun on top of the clock tower. That would... yeah. I figured I should hide at the end of the bridge, but no. That's exactly where I needed to avoid. Ever played any Persona games? No, I haven't. I've heard a lot of good things, though. Can I have the sub roll on the Discord? It should be automatic. If your Twitch is connected to your Discord, then just wait an hour or 2 and it should auto-update. But you have to have it connected. If it's not connected, it won't. Like, I can't manually give that one out. I don't think Discord allows me to. Any plans, since you have a PS4 to play Persona 5? I don't have any, like, immediate plans, but I've heard good things enough that... yeah. Let's say I have plans. But right now it's kind of a... whenever the time lines up, I guess. Maybe when I finish Bloodborne. So in 5 months. I don't know, how long is this game? In 2 weeks. Toontown Rewritten just released an update that modernized the game's options a ton. Would you consider streaming it now the controls are customizable? The game feels like it came out recently instead of being based on one from 07. Toontown Rewritten? The fuck? I played the original Toontown. I would be open to that. I'm gonna have to do some research, though. What's your favorite food? You mean, like, my favorite, like, dish of all time, or just, like, current favorite food? Because currently I've been eating, like a yogurt trail mix that I like. But, like, dish? I don't know. Is pizza, like, a cop-out option? And I know you're looking for, like, a crazy, like, unique one, but fucking... like a meat lover's pizza, you know? Like, if you put a meat lover's pizza in a room with any other dish in the world, that would be the one I'd pick. Basic? Do you disagree? I don't variate my, nutrients that much, to be honest. Definitely not wasabi. They, like, clear it out? I see him up there. But I don't really know where to go. Oh. That's the big boy? Yeah. I see and hear him. Did you get my message? Be more specific than that. It's a Discord message, I'm sure I got it. I just haven't gone through them today. I may not have seen it. Silly. It's interesting how he can tell where I am behind the wall. And we have Season 7, the longest running season, and how long has it run for? What? If you're referring to Minecraft, we're on a new season, and it's a short one, too. So, presumably no. I'm not sure I need to keep going. No, he means Fortnite. Oh, I don't know. I don't fucking play Fortnite. That's, I'll send a message to my connection at Epic, and we'll see if we can get it ended. Oh shit. Please move, just please! I totally... I thought it was a closed room. What's your least favorite game of all time? Like, objectively worst, or my personally least favorite? 'Cause... No. I have, like... No, that wouldn't be. I don't know. I'm not like a spiteful person. If I don't like something, I just avoid it. It would definitely be like a GameCube game, though. So whatever the shittiest GameCube came to exist is. Kirby Air Ride, my least favorite game. Joking. You sure about that? No. Sonic Heroes? Nah, even for all the shit that game put me through when I streamed it, it was still one of my favorite childhood games. And Shadow the Hedgehog is ironically golden, so I don't mind that one either. What do you think about Mario? Like, as a franchise, I don't care for... Whoa. I don't care for stuff like Galaxy. I don't care for stuff like Super Mario World. I really like stuff like Odyssey. Odyssey, Sunshine, 64. Top tier, like, games. Out of all video games. But I think, like, the new Super Mario Bros. And I think, all of the, like, linear Mario games are the weak entries to the series. The best entries to Mario are the open world platformers. I think that's, like, where Mario belongs. But I know, like, obviously they're not going to only make him do that. My opinion. Aggron's my favorite Pokemon. What was your high school dumb shit? Huh? You mean, like, what's the dumbest shit I did in high school? Because I didn't do that much dumb shit. I just got, like, laughed at for saying stupid stuff. Mega Aggron? I'm not a big fan of Megas. I like his Mega form, but I like him because of his normal form, not because of the Mega. Where even is he? Oh, that's where he is. Wow, I don't do any damage. And that's not a door. Okay. Who's your favorite gamer? Uncle Dane. Galaxy was my fave, but I think I'm seeing that from nostalgia lenses. I played Galaxy. I didn't play 2, but I did play Galaxy. And I don't know, it just didn't click for me. I felt like... I think Barry Kramer made a really good video breaking down a lot of my opinions of it. But it's just like, it's very linear. It's a game that wants you to explore and try new things, but then it doesn't give you any way to do it. It'll introduce concepts and then drop them. It'll have these open worlds, but then you have to go only a certain direction. There's just a lot of fundamental design flaws with the game that make it less intuitive than some of my favorite Mario games. Be careful, he has a gun. Thank you. What's your favorite Sonic game? And why is it Sonic Dream Collections? Well, obviously Dream Collections is the first, but second I would probably go... Sonic Adventure 2. I think Sonic Adventure 2 is an easy up there for me. Oh, I think I can actually walk down here. Cool. I walked off, I'm sorry. Blind streamer. I might be wrong, but I heard Galaxy 2 fixed some of those issues with the first one. Maybe they did. I haven't played it, so I really can't provide input on that. I can say that if Galaxy 2 isn't comparable in any way to Sunshine or Odyssey, it probably still wouldn't really float the boat for me. I don't know. I think just there's something inherent about me that I prefer, like, games that don't tell you what to do. Like, obviously a game that has you, like, has things for you to do, but it doesn't tell you where you have to go, right? Not that I, like, hate games that do that, but my favorite games are always the ones where it's like, here's a big sandbox, do what you want in it. If you do enough, then you can progress. I like that kind of design. And Galaxy did not hold any favor for me in that regard. It was very much like, here's what you need to do. Figure out how to do it. I guess I have a very don't tell me what to do mom attitude. Like TF2. I mean, yeah, honestly, like TF2. I know you say that as a joke, but TF2 is a game where you can play it how you want to. Unless it's Community 6s. But, you know. You can play what you want, when you want. Probably why I got drawn into online shooters. The objective is just playing. Hand-holding in games has gone too far. Agreed. Nintendo is especially behind the curve. The problem with Nintendo is they want to add... their most vocal audience is hardcore fans, right? But their focus is casual gamers. So they opt to do a lot more hand-holding and dumbing down, whereas their vocal majority of their consumers don't want that. I don't have the sales figures, but clearly there must be enough casual players buying it that they choose to focus on that, despite backlash from hand-holding. Play however you want, like 7s. Play however you want, except for 7s. Anything but that. Wow, they all found their way up here. Kudos. Decent tracking. I can't believe I haven't gotten hit yet. I made that whole fight without getting hit. I expected to die. Not over yet. Favorite animal? Ferret. First a ferret, and then second... I don't have the name. I have it written down, but there's like a certain type of like lizard that looks really cool. Looks like a little dragon. Ferrets and then lizards. And then dogs. I mean, I'd probably still prefer a dog over either of those two, but I don't know. I have a cool, like, just think ferrets and lizards look really cool. Can you draw it? Not again. I mean, I could draw it better this time since I've actually seen it, but there's not really a need to draw it again. Well, that's why I should have stayed in that other room. I'm starting to get hit now. Ferrets are the best. They are. The problem is their scent. They're fucking smelly-ass animals. If we could find a way to genetically, like, breed odorless ferrets, I would own 3 of them. But because of that, I'm gonna have to wait. Gonna have to wait till GMOs hit the ferret scene. I get a genetically modified ferret baby. I like Funk streams because everyone is just a Q&A with the host being epic and cool. You know, I'll take that. I think that, like, in Twitch terms is just called being a chill stream. But that's not really an intent, that's more so just a result. Panel's underrated? Thanks. I'll take that. Favorite DS games? Bruh. Drawn to Life. Number 1. Nintendogs. Number 2. 3. I don't know. Pokemon. Not Platinum. In hindsight, I didn't really care that much for it. What else did I have? I don't know. I should have, like, had a list carried around. I don't even remember what I owned. Not Super Mario 2? Nah. Soul Silver. That's up there, easily. Those are my top 3 right there. Yeah, Nintendogs is number 2. I don't know why I put Nintendogs over Soul Silver. I'm gonna leave it there. I like it there.
What do you think of the new Cake single sinking ship?
Crack-a-lackin', your uncle. What do you think of the new Cake single? There's a new Cake I didn't know. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I haven't been, I generally follow Cake, but I don't know. That one slipped past my radar. The Phineas and Ferb DS game? Come on. Well, you know, it's just like, it's such an overwhelming experience that I think, you know, I blocked out the memories. It just overwhelmed me. I didn't play Mario Kart DS. You know what? Earlier today, I was like, I had to, like, take a shit, right? But I didn't have my phone, so I grabbed my DS, and I remembered last year they released Pokemon Yellow on it. And I kind of realized, like, that was before we knew about Let's Go, or at least really close to it. So I thought, like, damn, that's fucking clever, Nintendo. They re-released Pokemon Yellow on Virtual Console shortly before announcing Go. Also, let me see if I have the image up, because I thought something was interesting. I have a messy desktop. You guys remember, like, way back before Let's Go came out and there were leaks? Supposed leaks of stuff? I can't find the image. But I did like a podcasty stream when I was talking about the leaks. Yeah, I guess I don't have the image on hand. Sucks. But it turns out, like, at the time, there was a certain image leak and everyone just concluded it was fake. Even, like, I and, like, all of the chat were like, yeah, that's fake. And I was just, like, cleaning out my desktop files, and I saw the leak, and it was literally, like, a player riding on a Lapras with an Eevee on her head. And it was, like, it was most 100% real. And I just thought it was funny. Like, that was a 100% real leak that everyone dismissed, because there was just not enough evidence. Everyone was just like, it looks too much like Sun and Moon. And now we know that it actually does. I mean, I'm sure people figure that out, but I didn't realize that until, like, today. Rick retold is starting. Postponed stream. I mean, you can go watch the VOD. Go watch the Shrek thing. I will be here in the past. Figure if I'm gonna play it through here, I may as well go a bit longer. Grinch Link is still real. Not really. Unless the 5 DLC characters get announced and they're everything from the Grinch leak. I'll play viewer games with Smash. Trust me. I will congregate something. I plan on doing a day 1 stream, but I know how these day 1 releases go. May not have it on my system by then. If I can beat everyone here in Kirby Air Ride, then I guarantee you I can beat you all in Smash too. Nah, some people take their Smash very seriously. I'm the only person that takes Kirby Air Ride seriously, but there will be competition there. But I'm ready for it. Alright, I didn't look, but I'm going this way now. I'm a dedicated Kirby main. That's fair. I can't. I still think I can hold my own. I'm gonna have to get used to, like, a character first, though. I don't really know what I want to play. Most Smash games, I've generally played Toon Link, but with this one, I don't know. I'll get weird with it. Try out Splatoon. Oh, this circle's back. Supposed to go this way? Guess that is a dead end. I'm already dishing out 120 for Smash and a controller release day. I don't know if I can spend more. I'm on the fence, man. I want to get that GameCube controller adapter, but I don't want to drop all that money for the Smash game. I think I might have a controller adapter at my parents' place, actually, so I might not even need it. The problem is I have a GameCube adapter for PC, but I don't know if that is usable on the Switch. I'll have to pick it up and try. Opinion on the upcoming DBZ movie? I think a lot of necessary changes happen for the DBZ movie. A lot of the old art directors, I think they suck. I think the Dragon Ball Super art directors suck. To be they weren't like awful, but there's like, you know, that really ugly style of Dragon Ball where it's like they have a base color, they have a shadow, and they have a highlight, and there's like 3 levels of color, and it just looks like really like cliche almost. The animation up until now is really mediocre, but with the Broly movie, they're changing out a lot of that. A lot of new like animators, a lot of new directors, and I look forward to it. See it. Oh shit, I forgot about that guy. I'm kind of like burnt out on Dragon Ball stuff. I think it's in many ways a very mediocre franchise these days. There's not that much heart that goes into it, but I'm a sucker for a good movie, so I'm keeping my eye out on the Broly movie. And if it properly introduces some stuff into the canon that wasn't really 100% confirmed, I can accept that. Super looked I watched some of it. It was pretty There was like, I liked the future Trunks arc up until the last part. The last part of it. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't really care that much for other stuff. There was one part in Dragon Ball Super that this wasn't even because of the show. But in Dragon Ball Super, there's like this weird purple alien thing that can like, I don't know, suck the energy out of fighters and basically steal their... Basically like copy them, right? So this purple thing copies Vegeta and basically is like a second Vegeta. It's weird, right? But the cool thing is, in the dub, they got, I can't remember his name, the dude that voiced Vegeta in the Ocean dub, way back. They got him to voice the Ditto Vegeta. Yeah, it's like literally a Ditto. And like, Chris Sabat does like the Vegeta voice everyone knows. Like the deep gruff one, and I like that, but the other dude just had a really... He never got enough credit for doing a really good Vegeta, and I thought it was really clever that they utilized that old voice actor. It was like a dream come true. I appreciate that moment. But otherwise, Super wasn't that good. Rec Retold starting in 1 minute. Honestly, watch it. I got no qualms with people leaving to watch that. It deserves it. I will be here tomorrow. You think this was the poorest year in TF2? Honestly, maybe. It's never really crossed my mind. I haven't even thought about it. But now that we're reaching December, I mean, I'll give them a Smithmas update. They might pull something cool out of the hat, you know, the bag. They might pull a rabbit out of the hat. But right now, honestly, I think it's been the worst year for TF2. If you asked me to name one good thing that happened this year in TF2, Blue Moon, and that wasn't even significant. Like, we should have already had those changes. So, like, that's... I don't know. I think this might be the worst year. The good thing is everyone has started like to properly hate Overwatch, so even if TF2 fans are sad, at least they can go, I told you so. I told you Overwatch sucked. I had a full script for like not a takedown piece on Overwatch, but just like literally, like, I had this super complex just breakdown of what I didn't like about Overwatch. And it was all cute. Like, I had, like, the 4 horsemen. It was, like, surfing, or smurfing and toxicity. But then then there was just an overwhelming wave of everyone getting tired of the game. So I was just like, I'm gonna shelf that video. I don't need to make this anymore. People kind of already agree. I'm not gonna convince anyone. They already know what I'm gonna say. Blue Moon wasn't hype, but I honestly think it was more significant. In terms of long-term impact to the game, Blue Moon had a higher potential. I think Jungle Inferno was more impactful to more people, but that's only because of marketing. Had they marketed Blue Moon properly, I think it could have been like a new milestone for the game. I'm not gonna... Wouldn't be like a completely re-thrived scene. And I don't want to get into this because I've spent enough time this year complaining. But... I really had wished they had properly marketed Blue Moon, gave incentives to play competitive, maybe even hosted a tournament. They wouldn't even need to, but maybe something like that. Had they done that, you know, the universe might be in a different state right now, to put it like broadly. You know, there could for all purposes be a thriving TF2 competitive scene right now if Valve had only handled it well. But they didn't. They handled it awfully. I did it again! Valve handled competitive TF2 like I handled crossing that bridge. It's so fucking easy. You just walk straight, right? And then they still find a fucking way to walk off of it. See? You thought I couldn't, like, turn that into a life lesson, but it's true. Does Funk get tired of talking about TF2? I don't get... It's not that I, like, resent TF2, it's just... What is there to be said? I don't mind, like, talking about TF2. It's just when all there is to talk about is what went wrong, man. And you get asked it multiple times a day. It's just like, I don't know what to tell you. It's not that I get tired of talking about TF2. It's just that it brings me down, you know what I mean? I talk about TF2 and I'm just like, I just get depressed. Just like, game was literally my life. The game was literally my job. For all purposes, it kind of still is. That's what keeps me around. But just it gets so mishandled, and it's just very frustrating. It's very frustrating to watch. It could have been great. Yeah. That's really would be my summation. TF2 is a heartwarming, depressing story. I think it's just tragic. I think tragic is like the best definition for TF2. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Everything that did go wrong was preventable, but it wasn't prevented. Hey, whatever gets you down quick. Alright. Is this a shortcut? Because I need a shortcut. Alright, JJ's talking about diapers or something, so I'm gonna ignore that. I one day just stopped playing it. I don't even have a drive to go back anymore. Something that never happened. Yeah, honestly, it still feels weird for me. Because, like, there, you know, there was a point in my life where that's all I did, and now I just have no ambition to even boot up the game. Literally, aside from getting a clip, I think, or like a video, I can't even remember what it was. No, it was for like the fucking sandwich wrap I made. I had to boot the game up so I could get a sound effect of the engineer. That's the only time I booted up TF2 in like the last month to do that, and I didn't even join a server. I just went on like a LAN server. And it's not like I refuse. It's not like I refuse to. I'm boycotting it. If I had an urge to like play in a pub, I would. But it's just not there. Like when you fall out of love. It's like literally when you fall out of love. It's like we had something, and now I just, you know, now now TF2 is just somebody that I used to know. Da 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 da. Crit opinions? You know my fucking opinions on crits. Because my opinion is the same as everyone else. TF2 console release would revive the game. I set it fire to bit. No. It would be great if it did. But it's a bit of a pipe shot. The last, like, you know, like, the whole reason I made what TF2 needs? I don't think I've ever, like, officially said it, but I made that video with intent of not making another TF2 video for, like, a year, just so I could see how many of those things actually change after 1 year. We're, like, 3 months in and nothing's changed, but benefit of the doubt. We haven't had a major update yet. Think about it. So many more people would play it. No, they wouldn't, though. Think about it. How many people play FPS games on console? You know, like, Overwatch's biggest scene isn't their console. It's PC. As far as I'm aware. Reviving it for console wouldn't do anything. I see where you're coming from, but it's not about where it's available. It's about incentivizing people to play it. The current trend in gaming, aside from Battle Royale, is progression. People want to play games with a progression system. Why wasn't... Well, this isn't a one-for-one example, but why are Quake Arena games so unpopular? Because there's no progression. When you played Quake Live, it wasn't progression. You just... Everyone had the exact same character, and, you know, you'd 1v1 and see who was better. With Overwatch... You know, you get cosmetics and stuff. And there's a competitive rank, and there's gold weapons. In TF2, there's not really progression. TF2 Contractor, I wouldn't call a form of progression. I would say that's close. I would say that's, like, in the right direction. But ultimately, what do contracts get you? They get you cosmetics, and who gives a shit about TF2 cosmetics in 2018? There's an oversaturation of cosmetics. I don't feel like it's rewarding in TF2 when you, like, finish a contract and get, like, a war paint. Maybe, like, I'm sure that doesn't apply to everyone, and I'm not gonna say it like it does. But a lot of, like, the rewards available for them, for me, I just don't care about at all. Because what I want is a game that's fundamentally fun to play, and I can go up against people that are as good as I am. If the game doesn't have that, then I don't give a shit about hats. What about fighting games? They don't have progression, but there's still a scene. No, but I feel like there's a niche for that. I think there's a niche for fighting games that doesn't require, you know, average gamer to be invested. Because there's enough of a scene for fighting games. Those are kind of like homegrown, you know? Like, if there was a niche for arena shooters, then TF2 might have a place, but other than Overwatch, there's really not much demand for it. There's not a demand for games like TF2. There's a demand for stuff like Tekken. There's a demand for stuff like Street Fighter. There's a huge demand for stuff like Smash. Plus, you also have to keep in mind that those games are way more accessible than TF2. If you want to get good at Smash, obviously if you're playing like Melee, you're going to have to learn a lot of cheese strats. But if you just want to, like, you know, jump on a couch and play a match of Smash, it's easy. If you know how fighting games work, then you can kind of button mash your way into a fight. In TF2, you have to know everything you're doing, otherwise there's not even a fucking chance that you win. If I go against, like, someone that plays a lot of Smash, yeah, they're gonna beat me, but I can at least have fun and, like, play. If a new player MGEs me, they're gonna fucking die. They're gonna drop dead at their fucking keyboard. Not to talk myself up, but it's not really, like, accessible. Getting good at fighting games is a nightmare when you want to try to play online, because everyone is already a god. Agreed. That's a big reason why I can't really get into Fighter Z. I like that game, but every time I play online, I get fucking decimated, and I can't learn anything. And I think that's a legitimate problem in fighting games. But I still think, like, if you want to get into, like, a low-level tournament for a fighting game, it's way easier. Whereas with TF2, there's so many things. There's so many reasons that I can't even go through all of them. But if you want another one, also consider that a fighting game, a match. Obviously, size varies, but generally you're not going to have more than 4 people on a couch. If you want a competitive TF2 game, you need 12 people. Plus, you need backups in case someone can't make it. Then, if you take into account, like, team coaches and all that, you have dozens of people required for one match. Whereas, you know, you want a competitive Tekken, you got 2 people on the couch, 2 casters. That's it. 4 total. It's just fundamentally easier to get into and, like, host. Man, I hate this section. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Probably this way. I mean, Fortnite, 100 people flying in and out. Is that actually a thing? I mean, I'm sure it is, but, like, I don't feel like anyone ever was really talking about I mean, there's online ones, online LANs, but I don't know, I didn't think there was that big of a LAN scene. Like a local LAN. The only type of... So, like, there's an esports scene for Fortnite, but it's online. And you could argue, I guess, the same for, like, TF2, but I don't feel like it's the same circumstance. You know, Fortnite is huge, and 100 players to a venue isn't viable, so obviously they're gonna settle for online. But with TF2, like, if you really want to get the high-level gameplay, then it needs to be LAN. And there's not a... It all boils back to the fact that there's just not an audience for it. There's not a thriving scene. Use the shortcut you unlocked. The problem is I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I don't know, like, where the shortcut leads. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going to. Dude, imagine if Ninja fucking actually played TF2. Think about it. He's just like... People just started spamming in his chat like, dude, this game looks just like Fortnite, but, like, old school. You should play it. And he just goes like, fuck it. I'm gonna play it for a meme stream. Mark my words, in the next 2 years, it's gonna happen. And it's gonna be a disaster. He's gonna talk so much shit about it that it's gonna be like MatPat all over again. There's gonna be a bunch of fucking clickbait videos. Why Ninja is wrong about TF2. Lol, why is he playing? Yeah, that's gonna be the whole chat. The whole chat's gonna be dead game Omega lol. But, like, think about the converse. Ninja, like, plays TF2 and he's like, hey, this is kind of fun. And then it goes from, like, a dead scene with, like two professional players to, like, a thriving fucking esport. You can dream. Oh, I'm not dreaming right now. I'm writing fairy tales. You see Ninja watching the Melee stream? No, I don't really watch Ninja. How did it go? Ninja playing with Banny. I could not see those personalities clashing at all. I made that shortcut, but I keep fucking ignoring it. I'm sorry. I have a theory. Anyone who came up with a religion via visions inadvertently took psychedelics. I'd agree with that. You ever hear, like, the basis of Scientology? Or, Mormonism? Psychedelics were most definitely involved. I've seen this before. when he watched the stream, his chat was like, "Why are they playing on cube televisions?" It's because the graphics are so bad they have to fit it in all so that the shape of a cube. You know, I never thought about that. There's so many like kids now that just don't understand what a large TV is. I think I saw a video the other day with one, and I kind of had to double take. I'm like, what is that? Oh, that's not a microwave. That's a CRT television. I was watching the what is it? The Smash Summit, and there was like a vaporwave theme to it, right? Like all of the visuals for it were like sort of like retro vaporwave. I was talking to like Lazy Purple about it. I'm like, dude, why do they use vaporwave as their aesthetic? And Lazy Purple said, and this was like, I like busted a gut laughing. He's like, it's one of the few scenes that still uses CRT televisions, so they're allowed to use like CRT filters. And all I could think of is like, damn, you're actually right. What other esport uses CRT televisions? I died again, but I died at a different area, so it's okay. Imagine Ninja watching TF2 Pro's rocket jump. It'd be cool. I feel like I don't think it'll happen soon, but I hope one day, in maybe the far future, there is a game that's based all around rocket jumping. I believe that there's someone actually developing something similar to it, at least one for like surfing and jumping. They're taking the idea of like surfing and jumping, making it a standalone game so that it can be run at speedrunning events. You can't run stuff like, you know, surf servers because, well, fuck. I'm always holding to the, it's because I do this. Oh my god, I almost made it. It's because I fucking hold it like that. I'm always going to the left. No, so you can't run stuff like surf maps at, like, AGDQ or any sort of speedrun thing because that's technically a game mod and it's not an actual standalone game. I can't remember the name of it, but someone's working on a standalone game based off of that so that it can be run in speedruns. I hope something like that gets made for rocket jumping. Or at least a similar mechanic. Yes, that is the third time I've fallen. Dude, I saw like a fucking like a gif of this game demo. I can't remember the name, but it's literally like a Ghostbusters version of Prop Hunt. Like ghosts hide in everyday household objects. Ghostbuster, basically, it's not like actually Ghostbusters, but it's like based off of it. The Ghostbusters have to go through the house with like, you know, the Luigi like vacuum cleaner trying to find the ghosts. And the ghosts hide inside objects and they can fight back by like flying at the attackers. So it's literally like Prop Hunt the game. I think we're gonna start seeing more and more stuff like that based off of source mods turn into standalone games. I'm still waiting for a game based off of like Saxton Hale to be made. There have been like game mods that do it, but I don't know, I can't really think of like any game that's done like 1v12. And don't fucking say Thanos Fortnite, because just because you're right doesn't mean I want to fucking hear it. You mean Evolve? Maybe. I haven't played Evolve. All I know is it's not really around. But I mean, if Evolve did it, then it's a shame I never tried it. It's a shame it died. It kind of was. It exactly was. And everyone loved it. Everyone fucking loved the Thanos game mode. Which just further proves my point, because I remember, like, a year before it came out, on stream saying, someone should, like, make a Thanos game. Or not Thanos, but, like, a Saxton Hale game. And everyone fucking dismissed me. They're like, that's stupid. It wouldn't work. But it would. Same goes for, like, I guarantee you, next year there's going to be a Death Run video game. And I hoped so. It was fun. Alright. It's clear I'm kind of in a cycle of dying, so I may just go for, like, a little longer. And if I keep fucking up, I'll just call it. So I can go watch that Trek Retold. Also so I can make sure my video didn't have any render errors before I go to bed. You mean prototype? It's literally Saxton Hill the game. I don't know a prototype, but it exists, then I gotta look into it. This is why I can't stream Bloodborne. I get so focused on talking, I forget to, like, take shortcuts and stuff. The fucking Roblox map is in the top 10 most speedrun games on speedrun. Dude, respect. Yeah, still stuck here. I mean, I'm not, like... There's still other areas I can go to. It's not like I have to go through one specific thing. It's just I don't really know where I should go. And I'm taking the long way around, so very little progression. Roblox is a meme, but it's like a big meme. It's like Ascended Beyond meme, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Go down the stair shortcut and keep walking straight. Stair shortcut. See. Hello, Mr. Frisk. So that's where we are now, huh? Alright. Oh, this is that dude. I didn't even fucking think of that. Totally blanked out when I fought him the first time around. He's really good. He's really good.
I should think
He's really, really good.
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Yeah. Maybe I should come back later. When's the next Team's Fortress episode? I don't know, I kind of just put it on hiatus. Technically I have that jungle DLC now, but I played a lot of it, I kind of just got tired of it. Like, I don't want to stream something if I know that I'm not going to be into it. Because if I'm not into it, then it makes for a worse stream. So I just haven't. Did I miss much? In the game, or like, from me? I mean, I've talked about a lot of different things, but in the game, not really. Just kind of been exploring this area. I haven't even found the boss yet. Rock a visor, but not a cap. You guys see that shadow? What the fuck? That is a fucking advanced hand puppet technique. Can you teach me that one? I want to fucking learn how to do that. Low key, if you make merch again, visors are the move. Are you talking about like soccer visors, like the pop-on visors? Oh, we'll see. Again, I'm not really rushing to make merch right now, but I'll keep the visor idea up. You guys don't want like trucker caps with like the netted back, with like I don't like the trashy image of a cigarette on top of it? Funk ugly sweaters. I actually really wanted to make like a line of ugly turtleneck sweaters, but because of like all the like all of the annoying shit that went down with ownage, I just did not end up doing it. Too late now too, so if I ever do a line of ugly turtlenecks, it'll have to be next year. Trucker hats are literally my favorite headwear. Well then I'll have to keep it for the next line. I think this is where I'm supposed to be going. But we'll see. I still can't tell if I'm backtracking or not. I don't recognize this, so must be right. The dog's way easier to handle down here. More room. Plus there's not two of them. Okay. Spoke too fucking soon. And then a 10 out of 10 half Japanese girl walked through my door. Only works once, huh? Alright, that's fine. That's fine, I'll do it again. Make a hat with razor blades attached to the back of it so I could use it as a lethal weapon. How about like a hat where halfway through it just becomes hair? Would that be some good merch? Was this second FUNKe merch thing messed up? It wasn't messed up, but it's just like it took way too long for it to ship out. And the storefront I was working with was very discommunicated from me. I would like ask questions, I'd just get no response. They eventually all shipped out, but yeah. Annoying. How about a wig made out of your hair as merch? Just buy a mop. Just buy a fucking mop, rub it through some mud, and then take it off the handle. It'll be good. Or do you mean like literally my hair? Like take my hair and then put it onto a wig? Because I don't think I grow hair fast enough to, like, really make a full line of that. But, oh, I'll consider it. It shouldn't be funny. That's suicidal, and that's very sad. But, damn it, is it funny? See an item. I'd look fire with a visor. I'll keep that in mind. I'm not a big hat guy in the first place. Mostly just wear hats to keep hair out of my eyes or to stay warm with like my fuzzy hat. But maybe I'll snag a visor one day. No bow. I just got the DLC because it was back during like the charity stream. Just a lot easier to buy it. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm making any progress here. More than feel, I'm not. I'm definitively making no progress. I need to go like draw out a plan. I guess I'm supposed to kill him? Fine, I'm gonna lose this fight. You ever gonna do a karaoke stream? I'm trying to get into the Twitch Sings beta. The thing is, you're not allowed to do karaoke on Twitch. It's against the rules, just because of their music policy. But they have a Twitch Sings beta, and if you get allowed into it, you can sing any of like their pre-allowed songs. But until I get in, I can't. If I ever do, I will. And if I don't, then I'll wait till it officially releases, but I don't know. I'm not a big enough streamer to really catch eyes. But we'll see.
I should think you still have dreams.
Knew the second I hit that fucking circle button what would happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Just do the Yakuza karaoke minigame. Oh, I'll have to start Yakuza, but I'll keep it in mind. Alright, I'm gonna try to fight him one more time. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna, like, call it. I'm not getting much done. I still need to eat, because all I've eaten today was, like, a flatbread. So, I'm, like, 2,000 calories below what I should be eating right now. Well, I'm not that tall. My calorie count's maybe 2,500 at most. Either way, I need to eat more than I have. But I want to see if I can kill him. Are you planning on trying Red Dead Online? I do want to. I don't know, I've been kind of hesitant to pick it up again because I know I haven't streamed it in a while. I played some of it off stream, but maybe I'll do that like tomorrow evening. I'm not really doing anything tomorrow since I'm assuming like I don't need to edit any more of the video and I'm like ready. Then I pretty much got a free day tomorrow, so maybe I'll do some Red Dead. You start Red Dead, I'm assuming like on a fresh account, right? Or does it have anything to do with the story? Assuming it's like fresh start, then yeah, I can just jump into it. I heard the online sucks, mainly because everyone uses Deadeye and kills you in one shot. Yep, that sounds like a Rockstar Online game. You have a P.O. box. If not, do you plan on making one? Nah, I've gotten asked about it a few times, but I don't know. It just didn't seem like a necessity.
I should think you still
Wow.
have dreams.
I actually at least got a hit on him last time. That was just embarrassing.
Give some thought.
I don't have any plans on a P.O. box, no. If it gets to like a point where enough people would like one, maybe. But right now, I don't want to have to like keep up one if I know it's not going to be used that often. Wow. Hold on, how many like shards do I have? I mean, I can't really upgrade anyways. But anything that could help me here. 11? I could. I'd send too many of those free boxes you can just get delivered for free. Please don't. I had that happen to me when I lived in Florida, and it was annoying. Someone would send me, like, boxes of, like, the express delivery mail over and over. We moved, so it stopped, but I'd rather not do that again. I don't want to do this manually. Fuck, what button is it? I don't remember what the use button is. There it is. What happened to your time machine? It got recycled, because I care about the environment. Duh. There. Bit better now. Oh shit, and I have even more of these. You're all the same, though. That works. Favorite weapon in DS3? I can't remember the name of it. The ice blade? Like the shiny... You had to use... What is it? The shining twinkling titanite. You had to use... Oh my god! I was fucking adjusting my chair. I'm so sorry. I shot you. Okay.
What is it?
Okay, she's not angry at me. We're good. I thought I was about to, like, aggro her. Alright, yeah. I'm just gonna call it there. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, but I'm tired, so I'm gonna call it there. And I don't know how long it is. It's maybe like 2 hours or so. Usually I go like 3 or 4, but now that I'm done with the video, I can get back on my normal schedule. But tonight I'm just gonna take it short. Yeah, right around 2. Have you tried not being tired? I have. I've tried going to bed early. At 2 a.m. instead of 4. But, doesn't make that big of a difference for me. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I will be streaming tomorrow. Maybe one earlier in the day, depending on when I wake up. Probably Red Dead Online. If not, later at night. And again, new video on the main channel will be Saturday. I'll post it in the sub club maybe like later tomorrow night. But it's about done. Just want to hold it off a bit longer. I couldn't think of anything to say.